Hi guys, welcome to Power English TV. My name is Alfian and together with me is Mr.
Bill.
Mr. Bill is currently the person who brings in black rod competition surf 13.6 and
1310.
13.10.
Two sizes, two models.
Two sizes, two
Model,
lengths. Yeah, that works with us. So it's our first rod review for 2020. Is it our first?
Yep.
Yes, first surf rod review, man. So let's get into it. Let's go.
I see her rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots and a sexy body full of tats. Baby's bad, oh baby's hella bad. After her there ain't no coming back. Wanna take a run at that. I think she's feeling me, turn it up a few degrees. My imagination of her body gets the best.
Hi guys, it's 2020. This is the first time in many months that I'm actually here in front of the camera. And today with me is Mr. Bill. Hey Bill.
Hi.
Okay.
Hello.
So Bill,
Yeah.
I know this might seem a bit awkward. So what's your full name?
Actually, it's Bill Bajaj, but according to my IC, is a very long Indian name. You know, like Indian names are very long. It's Dharamveer, son of Vasudev.
Okay, that's a bit too much for
Yeah.
me. When did you start fishing?
When? I would say late 80s would be, maybe mid 80s to the late 80s, somewhere around that region. Yeah, I was at West Coast in Penjuru. A friend of mine in cruise, I caught a catfish and he got away and I just got hooked on it ever since. Yeah, so
I think one of the first few times I went fishing was West Coast, man. Yeah, we got something in common already.
Oh.
Yeah, West Side. Okay, all right. The main point of today's video, right?
Yes.
Is black rod competition rods.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
We're doing a product review on it. You yourself, how did you come across it, and what is your current role with them?
Okay, I first discovered Black Rock about nearly 3 years ago, maybe 2.5, 3 years ago. My dealer, whom I know for nearly 28 years, he recommended me these rods, and he told me there's very good value and why don't you give one a try. And I brought in one piece. That was an older model, which was 13 feet long, was 4 to 6 ounce, I guess. So me and my friends, we love to cast pendulum and blah blah blah. So I tried it, and to our surprise, when we came in, my friends, it was amazing. It was so slim, it was so nice. It was very nice.
Yeah. Talking about that, this rod is actually freaking slim, man.
Yes,
For
that's
those
what I
of
like.
you-
That's what I like. These
For
rods.
those of you who don't know, it's actually 22 mm. Okay, our standard fishing rods, I'm gonna put in another brand here, brand X, is 26 mm standard or 24 mm. So this is actually, if you got big hands, it's a very small rod. If you got small hands, it's a very good rod to hold. Hey, why did you choose fishing as a hobby or casting in itself? In fact,
Yeah, a lot of people ask me this because I think it's very rare to get a North Indian to be involved in casting and fishing. But I think it blends. I like to be out in nature, in the outdoors, and it's very challenging for especially casting the high swing pendulum and all that. It's very difficult. I'm still learning along the way. Every time I cast it, it's very difficult. And fishing in Singapore also is very challenging. It's so hard to get fish. I remember in the 80s and 90s, you get the Tobam Pipi and the Kachis and the Gru and the Unga and all that from the beach. But nowadays, ever since over the years, it's getting tougher and tougher.
it is. It is.
It's getting tough, but it's a lot of fun. And it's when you go out with your kakis, sometimes I used to go boat fishing and beach casting. It's frankly it's all fun. It's the thrill of casting and catching a fish, and it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it is. It's your friends that's the most important.
Yeah.
What? Next question. What is your motto or slogan when it comes to fishing?
Well, a lot of people think I think I don't know whether it's appealing to all, but recently over the years, I think a lot of people are just killing fish unnecessarily. I think the catch and release thing is sort of taken a backseat, which I kind of don't like. But I try my best to. I do a bit of lure fishing. I try to catch and release of fish. I use single hooks instead of trebles, and I also, when I use bait, I use circle hooks with worms and all that. So when you use a circle hook, it's always at the side.
It doesn't gut hook.
Yeah, it doesn't cut hook,
Yeah.
and then I tend to keep the fish what I can, and but I notice everybody keeps what they catch, so stuff like that.
I
and-
mean, like,
Yeah.
I'm glad to inform you there is a movement right now for fish conservation and catch and release.
oh, that's nice. That's good.
It's picking up in the past year alone. It's picking up. So we're looking maybe about 4 or 5 years in the future. There will be a framework for that lah.
Yeah, that's good.
I mean, like, just to I'm happy to inform you about that. favorite setup to use, especially with a black rod?
Okay, yeah. Oh, that is
Okay,
an
high
interesting
reel,
question. Yeah.
low reel.
Oh, that is a long story.
Mm.
I think I've casted pendulum just for fun, pendulum casting. I used low reel for nearly 10 years.
Oh.
And recently, 5, 6, 7 months ago, I started using the high reel, and I got a shock of my life because at the end of the cast, the pull punch is so much more pronounced. It's much sharper, more snappier.
Yeah, snappy.
I
That's
found
the
out,
word.
and even the world champions, a lot of people are hitting 250 meters. I mean, you can still hit very well. And I put up some videos in YouTube. A lot of people tell me that the high reel, I'm getting a better, more pronounced, more positive, more snappier pull punch with a high reel than a low reel. So I think it's because of the butt, the sticking out 6 inches. It prevents you from doing the pull punch. So, but I can do both. So that's one thing which is good. And then, if I can say, I like to preach and don't use a rod that is too stiff
Too
for you.
much for you, too
Yeah,
much
so
rod. That's the keyword there.
I'm kind of, I don't know why I never buy a rod that's too stiff for you. Don't
Never.
follow. It doesn't mean that guy can hit, and you got to see that guy is good and he's big, and it doesn't mean you can that rod is good for him. That rod is good for you. Stuff
I'm
like
sure you can finish this motto for me. If you can't bend it,
you can't send it.
exactly.
Here we go. Here we go.
There.
For sure. Yep, here you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That came from the UK, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So your influence is from the UK. Can I say that?
I would say I got in fact too many friends from there. I got a lot of friends. I got casting instructors for forum. I'm very active in World Sea Fishing Forum. I got a lot of friends there, and they watch my videos and we converse a lot and talk. And even there's a casting instructor who came to Singapore, and I get a lot of influence from there. And I'm kind of old school also in my way of doing things, and I try to go the very smooth style of casting. I don't want to. I'm not very aggressive, modern style pendulum. Very slow and try to bend the rod and show off.
Smooth.
But
Smooth is the name of the game. Anyway, for you guys info, today I kena drill by Bill. Look up. Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah. So
He's a good instructor.
no.
Yes, you are. Don't deny, bro. Don't deny.
Nah, not really.
Okay, tell me more about this rod. Okay. You got 2 models. You're bringing in 2 models, right?
Yes, one is a 13.6 and 13.10. Yeah.
Do they, if terms of action, right, are they different?
Okay. Yes, they are. Action-wise, I think both are fairly. In fact, they're very powerful rods. They're very J-curved. And the thing about these rods is that what I like about them is that they have extremely blinding fast recovery.
Yeah.
If you've seen the videos, is that even I think some of the guys were casting, I said, wow, you can't even see the recovery, it's so fast. So it's something that it tells me one thing, that if the recovery is very fast, this company doesn't use very cheapo type of carbon.
Yeah.
They're using quality carbon. So it recovers very fast, so that will help you. Now if you can bend this rod, it's going to give you a lot of big distances, that's for sure.
Which is surprising because the rod, let's talk about in sections, right? The tip, the mid and the butt.
Yes.
Okay, when we're talking about you're bending the rod. For this particular rod, a lot of people don't understand is it when they see a fast tip, but they don't talk about the butt, how much power it has, or the mid, how much power it has. So in that term, how would you describe these 2 rods?
Okay, first of all, generally the rods that I have that possess are very parabolic, meaning that they are purpose built for high swing pendulum. So there is a lot of outswing, in swing. Then there is a deliberate stop to let the sinker go up to its desired height before it reaches peak in swing. Then you do the turnaround. There's a lot of body rotation involved. I like to, where we come from is we like to store energy into the blank, meaning we turn with our body, but we use a lot of body rotation, break our body into 2 parts. When you turn, your rod will also flex and it will also compress a lot. So you store energy into the rod. And then hold that compression and bring it here, and do your best to hold it there. And then when you reach here, you do a very powerful pull punch. That is the standard medium fast, high swing type of rod. But when it comes to this rod, I think there is a little bit of improvisation. I tried doing it just now and it sort of gave me a kickback. Now these are very, very fast rods. So I think you have to improvise a little bit. You can't go very high swing because it's you got to go mid. Like me, I go for mid swing, not very high, not very low. Some people, but it's definitely a very good flat arc and low swing rod. That's for sure.
Oh, that's for
And if I can emphasize, it is one of the best OTG rods I've ever
Okay. I love OTG. Personally, I don't use much pendulum casting. I love OTG because I can literally feel the compression. And this rod, one thing about it is the how fast it recovers is literally by the time it recovered.
Yeah, that is what the thing is. I noticed just now also a few of the all of us who casted it, they were impressed with the recovery. As far as ground casting, OTG, Unitech, whatever you use, as long as it's on the ground, if the tip is stiff and it recovers fast, if you're able to bend and do a body rotation with speed and you pull punch, I tell you, the rod will do the work for you. And I think Rizal was the one who mentioned. He says it's effortless. It's just a flick and it goes very good distance, something like that. Is it Rizal? Someone
in our Malay terms, it's hayun.
What do you mean like that?
Like you literally just go through the motions, and the rod just already does the work for you.
Yeah, it's good. It's a very good long range fishing rod, and I think it's nice.
It is. I mean, like Riza was telling me with which leads to the next question: the favorite rig to use.
Well, when I used to go fishing, nothing beats we call it standard world famous Apollo rig, 3 gantung Apollo rig with cacing plus short snoot. Whack, no need clip down, all leceh, all whack only.
Hey, I happen to love 2-hook clip down, okay? I happen to love it, man. You know how it works, man.
Okay, one day you do your 2-hook clip down, I do my gantung seal with you.
Challenge accepted.
Okay. Hey, your shoes not stick and go.
Yeah, of course. We're talking about
4 inches.
4 inches. No. This is about 8.
Now they got memory free somehow. Shock. Fluoro carbon.
Oh, fluoro. Nowadays technology is all there. It's just how deep your pockets are. Fishing. We're talking about casting now. Your favorite place to cast?
Okay, I tend to cast alone because I like to cast alone. I used to come up from a group where it's a very large group, but all of them have become very old. We are all old men, old blokes. So they all stopped and gave up. So I'm one of those the last few remaining ones. In fact, I'm the last one standing. I'm still doing it. I tend to go on for a long time yet. But I would say that I prefer to go alone because I do a lot of adjustments in my technique. I try to think, and I don't sleep well, and I try to adjust my cast, and I do a lot. I find that I can concentrate if I do alone, and I try to go into passages in one of those beside those mangrove trees right there. So I tend to get a few spectators, onlookers and all that there. So I think I prefer to do it alone. But then again, sometimes I do get 1 or 2 guys coming and all that. But I prefer to be alone. Yeah. And one more thing is because the kind of rods I use are very bendable, very flexible. And a lot of people say they're very lembe. And this not, Bill, this is not a casting rod. I don't like to hear those.
No,
I don't know why they say that. Okay.
Opinions. Everyone has that, okay?
But old school, lembe, old man. Shock,
Again, we reiterate, if you can't bend it, you can't send
it. Yeah,
exactly. So yeah, I'm from that old school thought. Like, pretty much how it goes lah.
Yep.
Okay, talking about fishing now.
Yeah.
Species of fish for your bucket list. Just give me 3.
Well, for me, the gro, our granter, I've caught up to nearly 2 kilos. The gro.
That's quite good. Size,
and that was in Changi. And I caught a golden trevally in Labrador, 5 kilo plus on a cacing.
Ooh.
It was amazing. I got it on my 18-foot rod. I had a 18. At one time I used to play with a lot of long rods. Ang Choki 1 kilo plus to.
Ang Choki is finger mark snapper.
Finger mark snapper. Yeah. And I don't know. It's quite big. Some of them, and breams and stuff like that, and sembilang and all that. And there was a time when I had a secret spot that I caught passe.
Okay, wait. I'm gonna have to stop you there. We don't talk about secret spots because the comment section will be where?
No more already. The spot gone already.
No, it's all gone. Gone, man. It's all gone. It's gone. You all are born too late. It's all gone. I'm sorry to stop you there, but yeah, because of that, simply. Still, they will still ask where?
Yeah.
Okay. We were supposed to talk about the rod.
Yeah.
Okay. So 13.6. And 13.10, right?
Yeah.
13 foot 10 inch, 13 foot 6 inch, which is our standard UK 13.6.
Yes.
Okay, so how much is this? Your retail price?
The introductory price is $359, and this is $389.
89.
Yeah.
Does it come with the reel seat?
Yes, it comes with a sliding reel seat, Japanese shrink tube.
Oh, I love this.
Fuji K guides, nice metal bands with the shrink bands, and very nice and very slim blank. The tip is ungrounded, so it's very good. It's very purpose built. And the thing about it, I would like to emphasize and repeat myself, it's very slim, very well made, and very well balanced. Then can I talk more about the rod?
Yeah, of course. Please, carry on.
Don't scold, I want to sales talk.
Never scold, man.
Okay, so according to my dealer, when I first got it, he told me about it. I know this rod very well. It's a very, very good rod, very versatile. It's very fast, powerful, very good all-purpose rod. Not too stiff, but it's still stiff and powerful. I was worried about this. He says, Bill, this is slightly more powerful than this because this is 100 to 250 grams. This is 100 to 200. This is 4 to 7 ounces. This is 4 to 8 ounces.
Okay.
So I said, hey, you sure not? This one is really powerful. This one is gone. No, Bill, don't worry. It's not a lamppost and all that. So, but when it came and I tried it, I must say, I wouldn't classify it as slightly. I think it's more powerful than this one.
Yeah, definitely, based on my experience too
So
on this.
as you can see, it's a bit thicker, but it's still very slim here. It's the same thing, but
So this is 22 mm.
this is also 22 mm.
This is also 22.
Yes,
but
but the tip section, as you can see, it's a little bit more thicker there. There's definitely a lot more muscle in this rod,
yeah.
and this will suit the big hitters very, very well.
Yeah.
Those, and I think I don't know. I'm not an expert, but I feel that this should be a very good tournament casting rod for the Padang casting.
Yeah, you never know how it works.
I'm waiting for some feedback.
Yeah, waiting for some feedback
Yeah.
from the Padang guys. So you guys heard it lah. Come and take it. Right. Okay. So how do our viewers, in case they are interested in these rods, right? These two rods, how do they contact you?
Okay. I'm in YouTube. I'm in Facebook. Bill Bajaj, Bajaj. The first word is Bill. I wonder if you could put a link of my phone number, and you could contact me Facebook, YouTube, and that's a lot of people have contacted me, and I've put on a lot of photos and videos. Even I didn't have to do it. People are doing it on behalf of me. Those who bought already, the first batch came in already sold out. So the second batch is coming next week.
Talking about first batch, right? How long is the waiting list?
The first batch came out. The 13 feet 10 is sold out. The 13.6 I've got one piece left at home. But next week there are some stocks coming in. I wanted. He gave me an email. I didn't really read it well. I think it's 10 over pieces. But I wanted more. I wanted more than double that at least, But then. He said, sorry, it's selling very well in the UK. So, and he's talking. I said, when is the next one? He's talking maybe August, September, October.
Which is about a month and 2 months
which
away.
is not very far away. But then when they say rods are coming, it's not nice to tell people.
I mean, like the main purpose behind this question is so people they know what the kind of timeline.
Yes. I think it's a very good value for money rods, and the supplier, they know it through him, and he offered me to do it because I'm driving taxi part time now, and it's only half day, so I got a little bit of time. So
anyway, just as a disclaimer, the rod stand is not for sale, lah.
Yeah.
Just as a disclaimer.
Hands off. Yeah.
Hands off, boys.
And I think they're very good value for money. I think they are
I mean, like
one of the.
For the price that it came in, right? And considering it's been around for. Do you have any idea how long Black Rock has been around?
No, they've been around 7-8 years in the UK,
7-8
but they're
years,
very low key. But this guy is selling. I think his slogan is a proper rod at a proper price.
Yes.
And I think it's really good value, good quality rod at a proper price. And I don't know. This is a sales line talk. Sales.
Yeah, man.
Sales kind of.
I'm a salesman, so I know how it works.
I think for the money, you can't get a better rod.
Of course.
I've just.
Let our
It's
audience.
a very good buy, and I'm not making much. It's an introductory offer, and I think let's see how it goes.
Let our audience see for themselves.
Thanks so much. Thank you.
We are just coming here to introduce the rod.
Okay, I just want to say something. I want to thank Power Anglers Group and
Power Anglers TV.
Power Anglers TV, especially Power Anglers, and particularly Ian.
Oh.
And he is the one who approached me and told me to show. He said you could showcase your rods, and I'm sorry if I didn't cast well and all that, but then I thank you for watching, and it's a wonderful opportunity. I really thank them from the bottom of my heart. It's there. In case you don't know them, they are fun to be with, a lot of fun, and it's quite a good group. I don't know whether got space for old men or not.
Of course, we got
But
one
orang tua boleh join
down
tak?
there.
So I don't know. It's quite a fun group.
I'm sorry, Abang Hakim, we just pointed to you. Just for your info.
It's quite a fun group, and they tried the rods, and I think there were some videos and all that. But then some of them sotong, they snap a few my 125 sinkers.
Only 3 what?
3 only
Only 3 only
Hey,
what?
not one something, one sinker, bro.
Okay lah,
Okay.
that's why I need my own, man. Okay, Bill, thank you so much for for showcasing the rod, all these. Thank you so much for the pleasure of casting these rods. Ooh, it's a beauty. So if you guys want to buy the rod or whatsoever, we will put Bill's contacts down here. We try not to put the phone number because it's a personal issue.
Okay.
So we put your YouTube channel, we put your Facebook channel.
Yeah.
Alright,
That's good.
we're done. So if you need or want or curious about the rod, you can message Bill on this. He will show you videos of his own personal casting and the other buyers, right?
I'm not a very good caster. So
Hey, he's actually good. We've
No,
been
no,
watching
no,
him for years, you know that?
No. I'm just a simple old man.
No. Just a friendly public service announcement. It's still phase 2. It's still COVID-19 period. So please, if you need to go to the beaches, don't go in big groups because recently East Coast was closed. It was a cause of concern for us yesterday when we were over the phone.
Yes.
Yeah, so please help each other, help us because we also want to go fishing. I'm sure you guys want to go to the beach too. So COVID-19 is still out there. Watch yourself, right? Right? Anything else to say?
No, thanks
Right.
a lot.
And
Appreciate it.
And keep the place clean lah, for God's sake.
Yeah, man. That
I have to clear rubbish, you know.
Yeah,
There's
man.
rigs over there all of a sudden out of the blue, you know. You guys, I tell you, I'm not sure who. I don't want to say it. I don't. Inside joke. I don't want to say it. Okay, thank you, Bill.
Thanks a lot.
Alright, so let's get back to casting lah.
Okay lah. Let's do it. See you everybody. Thank you.
Let's go back to the start, yeah, before you fall apart.